The U.S. women's soccer team, easily among the world's best, but they have a lot to prove right now.
Matt Renew is in Paris covering the games for us. And Matt, Team USA has struggled at these past two Olympics.
They certainly have, Alex and Kyle, and now they're looking to change all of that. You know, in Rio, they were knocked out of competition early, one of the more shocking events in Olympic sports. In Tokyo, they did much better, making it to the medal round, but still fell short of gold. So here in Paris, they're looking to show the world that they're the team to beat.
In women's soccer, the traditionally dominant U.S. team might seem like the team to beat.
The main thing for me is, we keep going.
But Captain Lindsey Horan says at the Olympics,
you want to dominate, and it's the United States of America.
they have a lot to prove.
The rest of the world has no idea, what we're capable of right now.
In 2016, the U.S. women's team was favored to take gold in Rio, but had a shocking elimination early in the Olympics. Then in Tokyo, they made the medal round, but lost to Canada and ended up with bronze.
I feel like regardless if we lose or win, there's still more to improve on.
Now in Paris,
if everyone is doing their job and doing it for the team, I think that's when you see great things.
the U.S. women's soccer team is looking for something new.
I think what this team wants to bring is dominating on the field, and I feel like we haven't quite done that in a few years.
With new, younger players,
Being able to be a part of this kind of new era, this new chapter for the national team, and I think that it's really a really cool opportunity for us.
a new championship-winning head coach with Emma Hayes,
The team is in a really good place and very positive, and we're progressing forward.
and Lindsay says a new opportunity to show the world what the best team in soccer can do.
We are going to show the world how we can play.
And they're certainly doing that already here at the Olympics. Some amazing play from the U.S. women's soccer team already lighting things up. And for Colorado, very exciting to watch because there are 3 players on that team from Colorado: Lindsey Horan, Sophie Smith, and Mallory Swanson, all from Colorado, all stars on that team. Alex, Kyle, the next big match for Team USA against Germany on the 28th. Reporting from the Seine River here in Paris, I'm Matt Renew.
I feel like that soccer team is like Colorado's team. I got to ask you, we were talking about this here at 9 News tonight. Because of how much of the city was involved in the opening ceremonies, Matt, was it something that a lot of people in Paris got to witness, even if they weren't right along the river or in the venues? I imagine that they could see the Eiffel Tower lit up, they could see the Olympic flame when it went over the Tuileries Garden, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Kyle, you're right on part of that. With the Eiffel Tower, that was certainly something that all of Paris saw. A lot of the events along the Seine River here, and we're in front of the Sistine Chapel right there where we saw that great Marie Antoinette moment of the games. A lot of these parts of the opening ceremony were actually pretty tough to get into. High security, you needed tickets or credentials to get into this area. And as we were leaving a little bit before the opening ceremonies wrapped up, it was kind of interesting because you would see people just beyond the security perimeter watching the opening ceremonies in restaurants on tiny little televisions just 2 blocks away from where the action was happening.
It was a dazzling spectacle wherever you were able to see it. France should be proud.
Matt, thank you so much.